Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We have returned for some more The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel, Northern War, episode 11 this time. We are very, very close to the end of the show. Last episode, well, I guess you would call it development of the main character, Lavi, with her going back to, well, being injured and then going back to her home village. What else happened? That was pretty much it. Also, am I fucking peaking? I messed with some of my audio, like, volume settings, so I can't really tell if I'm peaking or not. Maybe it's fine, I don't know. If I am peaking and it's sounding like shit, then you'll have to deal with it. You and me when I'm editing this video. But point is, let's get right into episode 11 and see what happens when Erebonia invades Northumbria, shall we? Alright, there's audio, very good.
There's been no response from Northumbria?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. I promised I would do something when this happened, and I am a man of my word. Yep. The good old, my personally made, old Sarah Valentine body pillow. Yes. God, yes. I have so many memories with this. We'll just put this right here. Oh, yeah, and, there we go. And, I think we're good to go.
There's been no response from Northumbria?
Anyway,
You're saying they've been quiet ever since rejecting the Empire's demands? But that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's safe to assume that a third party's been meddling.
Well then, we'd better find them, and quickly.
Agreed, but it's a little too late, unfortunately.
Why's that?
Well, because a unit of Soldates is already heading to Northumbria.
Nice.
Are acting alone at this point, if I'm not mistaken, right? It'd be unwise to return to your homeland at this point. Not without orders from above, at least.
Are you trying to insinuate that the Bracer Guild might be forced to make a move?
I can't confirm that, but it's a distinct possibility.
God, hang on. I can't. I'm not paying attention. Let's just go back a little. Let me just bask. Let me just bask in this a little, okay? Let me just bask. Let me just bask, okay?
You're saying they've been quiet ever since rejecting the Empire's demands? But that doesn't
All
make
right.
any sense.
Let me think.
Yeah, it's safe to
Sarah,
assume that a third
talking to
party's
Lecter.
been meddling.
Interesting.
Well then, we'd better find them, and quickly.
Agreed, but it's a little too late, unfortunately.
Why's that?
Well, because a unit of Soldates is already heading to Northumbria. You are acting alone at this point, if I'm not mistaken, right? It'd be unwise to return to your homeland at this point. Not without orders from above, at least.
Are you trying to insinuate that the Bracer Guild might be forced to make a move?
I can't confirm that, but it's a distinct possibility.
Well, I hope it's a slim one, for all our sakes. Whatever the case, thanks for the heads up. I'll be in touch.
Alright, it's his time to shine.
I'm surprised, I'm surprised this guy has become such a big character. Honestly, I thought he would be one of the side characters that just gets kind of pushed aside. Also, Sarah's voice, like, I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actress, because I looked it up some time ago. I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe things could have changed, but I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actress. I mean, I could be wrong, obviously, but I'm just saying that she sounds a little different. Now, obviously, all of them kind of do, because it's been years, right? Like, the voices that I'm used to are from a game that is from, essentially, 2017. This is like 6 years later, so it's like, obviously the actors and actresses have gotten older, and it's understandable. but I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actress. And might I say, they just get better with age. Age like a fine wine, as they say.
There have been unexpected delays in supply replenishment. We lack critical provisions for civilians, as well as units stationed at multiple bases.
The longer this situation continues, the more agitated the citizens become. Unless something is done.
Yes, I'm aware. Has the Empire replied to us?
Not as of yet.
Commander Rougen! Excuse me. We've just received a report. It's from Gate. They've been breached. It's a declaration of war from the Erebonian Empire.
Commander.
I was prepared for several scenarios, but this is unexpected. No
Uh,
matter. I won't.
What do you mean this was unexpected? Are you kidding me? This was the most expected outcome. Everyone kind of already knows how the Erebonian Empire operates, right? Like they pretty much even talked about this like last episode or the episode before that, where the Erebonian Empire is just kind of using this as an excuse, right? Like they pretty much knew this. So it's not really that unexpected that if you refuse their demands, which were not something you could afford, then they will declare war on you. Like that's the obvious thing to happen, you know? Not really sure how this was unexpected. They basically hit you with a demand that they know that you can't fulfill, and then once you deny, or once you refuse the offer or the demand because you can't fulfill it, then they just declare war. It's like you have no way of getting out of it. You're gonna get declared on.
Them do as they please. We will meet the Empire head on. Relay this message to all forces. Those prepared to die for their homelands, disband the base units. We muster at Haliask! Sir!
I get it. You want to settle matters, and I totally don't blame you for that. But what's the plan exactly?
First, I want to see Rougen with my own eyes.
Why?
Something I need to confirm. It's been a while since he took over the legislature, but aside from rejecting the demands for reparations, he hasn't done anything. That isn't like him.
Yeah, considering how boldly he went and assassinated our leader, he's been awfully quiet. I expected more drama by now.
Glark was assassinated, but Rougen didn't do it.
Huh? Wait, for real?
I don't know who did it, but it wasn't him.
Wow. But if that's the case, then Rougen hasn't done anything.
It's almost as if the curse of the hero is stopping him.
What?
It's a superstition that people in Northumbria with the capacity to become heroes end up dying tragically before they achieve their goals.
I guess that tracks. I mean, you got shot by Tally after people found out you were the grandchild of a hero. I can't say I'm a very big fan of this curse. The Empire gets to fawn all over its heroes while we get none, dealing with one crisis after another? I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't doubt someone is acting behind the scenes.
So you think it's an inside job?
Interesting. The question, that they have and we have is, why is Rougen not doing anything? He was the one who advocated for a first strike against Erebonia, right? Why isn't he doing something now? He has control. He has control over Northumbria. Why isn't he launching some sort of secret surprise attack on Erebonia? Maybe he realizes that, Jaina, I suppose, and maybe whoever she's working for or with, wants that to happen. So maybe he's like, shit, I gotta not do what I wanted to do and try to do the unexpected. Maybe he's still in the planning phase. Or perhaps something is stopping him from doing something. Obviously, there's no fucking curse. With them talking about this curse, I thought maybe Northumbria was always kind of controlled in the shadows by Ouroboros, the society. But if Jaina worked for them and killed Glark because of that purpose, because maybe Glark was going, I don't know, rogue or like doing something that they didn't like, and they're trying to like replace Glark with Rougen, then I'm like, would they really do that? Would Rougen go along with the society? Essentially, the society would like rule through their puppet king. And now that Glark was kind of going off on his own like plans of, I will take over the land of Zemuria or the continent. Ouroboros was like, Jaina, cut the guy. I'm doing the neck-cutting motion. You know, take him out, Jaina. Take him out, Jaina. And obviously, you know, when Glark is out of the picture, then Rougen would take his place. And maybe now they also contacted Rougen, for instance, and gave him some ultimatums. We will help you fight the Erebonian Empire, but you do as we say, or something along those lines. That's my theory anyway.
It would require a small, well-organized group, but it is possible.
Small, well-organized group, yes.
I'd even bet this group is also the reason things have been deteriorating within the Northern Jaegers lately.
This is getting more and more mysterious by the minute. We should...
Oh my god. The soldats are here.
The Empire's finally starting to make their move.
Foot soldiers don't stand a chance in this fight.
Don't worry. We've already abandoned that base. You two are coming with us.
Lavi and Winslet?
So you lived after all. Hand her over.
I guess not.
Bring this girl to justice right now.
We can make use of the hero's grandchild. Don't kill her.
She's a traitor and deserves to die.
I was under the impression you were comrades who heeded Lord Rougen's orders.
We apprehended her for the sake of our motherland.
This does not mean that we agree with all of Rougen's actions. Whatever comes next, we'll come to our own decisions.
Indeed.
You're going to
They're still
regret this
divided.
willed in action. For now, you live.
Load 'em up.
We should sit tight and let them take us to Rougen.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, what the hell is that? What's going
Is it
on
him?
out there?
Wait, Lavi?
Suppose... Oh, Aurelia. Aurelia with her golden mech. What was her, fuck. I know Aurelia had some sort of title. Frick on a fracker. The Golden Rakshasa. That's what it was. Yes, the Golden Rakshasa herself. Aurelia Le Guin. The Golden Rakshasa. Oh, whoa, I wasn't looking. Crossspell. Oh my god. Wait, is this?
Let me get this straight.
Wait, is this? There's no way, right? There's no way this is the same scene, right? From the ending of Trails 2, right? There's no way, right?
Let me get this straight. They're marching on Northumbria, and in order to defeat some of the most formidable soldiers for hire, the Northern Jaegers, they sent a unit of soldats, which is being led by the Golden Rakshasa. Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, they even said it.
Having produced countless great swordsmen, the Arcade and Vander schools of swordsmanship are the most renowned in all of the Empire, and Aurelia Le Guin has mastered
Laura.
both styles. She's the ultimate swordsman.
And then
I
there's
mean,
the right
I
hand
guess
man.
they literally just... I should have just waited like 10 seconds. They basically just completely introduced her.
Both styles. She's the ultimate swordsman.
And then there's her right-hand man, Brigadier General Wallace, who's a master spearman known as the Black Whirlwind. Both of them are heavy hitters.
Hey, Lloyd. Do you think at this rate Northumbria is going to end up meeting the same fate as Crossbell?
I don't know. However, the truth is, I can't help but think that there are people just like us who are fighting to save their homeland. When all the chips are down and the battle's over, I hope it ends the way they want it to.
It's interesting that they're bringing Lloyd in here. Like, I'm surprised they're showing this. Because, like, I don't think they have anything to do with Northumbria or the Northern War, as far as I know. So, like, showing them here is, like, completely just weird to me. I don't see how they would factor into the story at all. You know, the story of Northumbria, or the Northern War.
When all the chips are down and the battle's over, I hope it ends the way they want it to.
You'll be okay now. I promise, those big scary archaisms wouldn't dream of coming here.
Right. Let's go, Estelle.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I was writing something. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You'll be okay now.
Estelle and Joshua? Really?
Big scary archaisms wouldn't dream of coming here.
Right. Let's go, Estelle.
Sure. Say, Joshua, I get the feeling those people didn't really want to leave North Ambria. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most likely. The situation has gotten so bad that they were forced to flee their homes.
If their leader hadn't called for a defense of the city, they...
Is this?
The situation has gotten so bad that they were forced to flee their homes. The situation has gotten so bad that they were forced to flee...
Is that Johnny Young Bosch?
Yeah, you're right. And from the looks of things, I'd say that's what spurred the Bracer Guild into finally taking action.
Really?
I just want to talk about a little about the fact that they're showing, you know, Estelle and Joshua as well. I'm guessing this was just kind of like a reference thing where they just kind of wanted to show the other protagonists of the other games, you know? It's not just Trails of Cold Steel anymore. Like, I suppose it was just kind of like a, hey, look over there, it's those guys, you know those guys, right? Like I said, I asked why they would show Lloyd and them and Estelle and Joshua here, and like, you know, why they would show them in Northern War, the anime. Like, there's no point really, but I guess they just probably did it, or out of just a fan reference thing. But obviously, if you didn't know the games, you would be like, who the fuck are these characters? Straight up, like, who the fuck are these characters? You name some characters, and people would be like, Estelle? Who? Joshua? Who? Lloyd? Who? You know, if you don't know, they were the protagonists of the previous games before Trails of Cold Steel.
General, unfortunately, we were unable to confirm the current state of Haliask due to the ongoing archaism interference. These archaisms appeared suddenly on the battlefield in rapid succession. It was like they knew we were coming and laid a trap. We were forced to retreat.
We can't gain any more ground then. We will enter negotiations with the Northern Jaegers. Take this time to get your equipment in order. We will resume our campaign in March 1 week from today.
Finally. Avoiding the Imperial troops made this journey longer than expected. I was starting to get a little nervous when we ran out of supplies.
Yeah, I need some water. My throat's as dry as a desert.
Hey, look!
Huh?
Are all of those archaisms?
There's not that much.
Lord Rougen must have thought we'd need them against the Soldats. He's being extra cautious.
They'll think twice before attacking Haliask.
What? No way! Move! Hey! Everyone okay? Hey, what's going on? Care to tell me why the archaisms are targeting civilians?
Well,
Now our supplies are destroyed! Has Rougen lost his mind?
Don't insult Lord Rougen.
Well, that was easy. Ah.
If you wouldn't mind, please.
God damn that guy.
Where did that come from?
Seriously, that thing is huge!
Give it!
Okay.
Everyone follow me! We're entering the city!
traitor.
Would you rather die out here? Come on!
He's right. Fine.
And just like that, Lavi has acquired soldiers. Her own personal army.
Look! I know them. They were part of our unit back at the checkpoint.
Did the Archaisms get them, or was it something else?
Lavi, isn't this...
No doubt about it.
About what?
This was staged. It's a ploy to sabotage Rougen.
The Empire's influence is already inside the walls?
No. If it was, then they would have control of the Archaisms, and Haliask would have fallen already.
Then...
I'm saying there are people within the Northern Jaegers working against Rougen.
What?
We need to put an end to this right now.
Right.
Water! I require water!
Great. And the coast is clear too!
Now's our chance. I can already taste it.
I'm so thirsty, let me at it!
Trap. It's a trap!
Why isn't there any security?
Hey, come on guys, leave a little for the mission!
So don't eat or drink anything in enemy territory.
Don't drink it!
This is enemy territory right now.
Hey! This is...
Really? They just die just like that? Who is that guy? Or that woman? She was with Campanella on the rooftop. Is that Jaina? I don't think Jaina would wear the normal, yeah. What is this art? What is she doing? Arcus, activate.
The hero's grandchild. The young lady seems to have returned.
Is that so?
Oh, you're not happy?
It isn't something that concerns me.
I thought you two traveled the Empire extensively together. But I guess you did end up shooting your old traveling companion in the belly. Well, I'm excited to see how you'll amuse me this time. My. I've never seen such an expression on you. Whatever it is you've got lurking behind that wicked smile of yours is sure to be very entertaining.
Honestly, right now, I just don't understand Talion's, like, motivation. No breathing. You know, they're trying to, like, obviously, they're doing the whole thing where they make it seem as if this good guy character has turned bad and now he's evil, doing all kinds of creepy smiling and stuff, but in reality, they do the twist at the end where, haha, he was actually planning some good things and he was undercover and all of these bad things that he did were actually planned and blah blah blah, and he's actually a good guy. It's just that I don't see what he could possibly be planning at this point.
Silent to our response. Just what are you missing here, Rougen?
Long time no see. You and I need to talk.
Oh, we do we?
If I didn't know any better, I would have thought the Archaisms were no longer under your control. Do you still have the device on you?
Yes. But I have reservations about the Archaism provider. They did give me the device, but he was still pretending to be loyal to Glark at the time. When he gave me the device, he told me we would be in full control of those automatons. But it wouldn't take much to convince me that that was simply a lie to deceive and manipulate.
So I was right. It seems like Rougen is suspicious about the people who gave them the Archaisms, which is very, very, very smart. And that's probably why he's not really doing anything. I mean, he's probably, like he said, like there's no response, probably trying to send envoys or like some sort of negotiating parties to Erebonia, probably. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Where do I find them?
He's a clown from Ouroboros. It's a society that's clashed with the Empire many times. I met him once, in an Archaism factory deep in the forest, but I'm sure he's no longer there.
Listening to how suspicious this guy sounds, I'm surprised you trusted him.
I had to combat the Empire, and there was no other way.
Rougen, I want you to get rid of the Archaism blockade as soon as possible.
Why should I?
Because you've allowed the Empire to march straight into our homeland. Not only that, but you've also made its civilians suffer under martial law. And that is an affront to everything the Northern Jaegers have striven to protect until now.
If I let that blockade stand down, then we really will lose everything.
True.
Stand to lose everything as it is.
And what do you know of winning a war?
I'm surprised they're even still thinking about winning. Like, there was no winning. That's the whole point. You can't win. We knew this from the beginning. You knew this from the beginning. I'm surprised you're even thinking about winning. I even titled one of my videos on one of the episodes like, Surrender or Die. Or was it Surrender or Fight? Same thing. You either surrender or you die. There is no win.
Do you really think you can win? I always thought that I could, but I was naive.
Thank you.
My overconfidence ended up getting a lot of people caught up in messes of my own making. Rougen, since you're the one forcing the people of Northumbria to suffer needlessly, how are you any different?
Even if I agree, it means nothing. Someone had to take a stand and be a leader. It's my responsibility to believe in victory in the face of our enemies for the sake of those who follow.
That kind of thinking only leads you to ruin. Leaders do know when to push on, but they know when to quit too.
Really? And I suppose you think you do a better job of leading than I am?
No, I don't. And I don't think anyone else can either. But after everything, I've discovered that the people of Northumbria are not so weak as to even need a leader. If each one of the citizens want the best for our homeland, they'll rise up and make their voices heard. And then things can't help but change. Every hero, every Northern Jaeger started out as an ordinary person. They became heroes when they refused to succumb to the harsh environment of the North and rose up with that unyielding spirit in their hearts. Rougen, you understand now, don't you? You're not alone. You should be relying on the people of this land. Give them the chance to stand with you, and you'll see their hearts are full of pride for Northumbria. It's not too late. It's time to get rid of the blockade, and stand together to defend our homeland.
Lavian's words touched my heart!
All of us want to fight!
Hey, stop this, Rougen!
No! Rougen was trying to defend us!
What is this?
You see? You don't have to do this all by yourself.
I mean, either I didn't pay attention or she didn't actually provide any kind of solution to their problem. I'm just saying. Yeah, you don't have to do anything by yourself, but like, you still have no options. Surrender or die.
It seems, in my stubborn determination, I misjudged my own ability, as well as the will of the people.
I've learned something along this journey. Even if you do something that can't be undone, you've got to admit your own faults and then take some action. Every hero has to face that reality in the beginning. My grandfather included. I know you can be a hero.
And you want me to prove it with my actions?
I do, but there's someone in your way that needs to be dealt with. You've been allowing them to act in your name. One moment they're there with you, the next they're gone. And they find this whole affair very amusing.
You mean that vixen?
I'm going to go stop her. You stay and think about our future, then make a choice.
And in the end, it turned out exactly as I predicted.
You'd be proud of your granddaughter if you were here.
You know, I told you, Jaina had that mastermind villain energy.
Hearing your words really opened our eyes.
Who? Really? Really?
What? That's the Empire's hero! It's him?
I am Lavi and Winslet, a Northern Jaeger.
I know her.
Get out of that soldat right now, Imperial hero.
All right. I had a feeling I'd see you again. But I didn't realize you were a Northern Jaeger, Lavian.
Listen to me well.
Oh boy.
Schwarzer. I'm a citizen of Northumbria, and I vow to protect it with my life!
Fuck. Look. In a one-on-one fight, You have no chance against Reed. No offense. I'm sure you're a great Lavi, but no shot. No shot you have a chance. You have no shot of a chance. I am surprised, though, that Reen just appeared out of nowhere. I'm really surprised. You know, I've said this before, but like I have some information of what happens in the Northern War based off of some characters talking in the Cold Steel 3 game, but obviously I had no idea how any of that happened. But one thing I did remember that a character said about the Northern War was that Reen showed up later. He wasn't in the vanguard, he was more in the rear guard. You know, he would like kind of show up later and kind of help things finish up, which is why I'm surprised that he's like the first one here. Let's just let me just kind of go through some things again. You know, I could spend the next 20 minutes just looking at that, but I will not, for the sake of this video. Well, she's gonna be in the thumbnail. It did end up kind of how I expected it to end up, which was that Jaina was going to be the mastermind-ish. But obviously, at the very top, there is the Society Ouroboros. Oh yeah, this. Obviously, Campanella is doing some shit, but who the fuck is this person? I don't think anyone else would dress up as a Northern Jaeger. Anyone else from the Society Ouroboros. I don't think anyone would like dress up as one of the soldiers. This could be someone working for Jaina, maybe?
If you wouldn't mind, please.
If you wouldn't mind, please. I don't think a random soldier would be telling Campanella what to do, even if they said please. And obviously it's a female, based on the voice and the stature, so who could it be? Not Jaina herself, obviously. I don't think it would be like Duvali or anyone. I don't think they would get out of their armor. Or even, you know, the other knights of Arianrod, which makes me think, who would this be? Is it really someone just working for Jaina? I really don't know. It's just weird that a random soldier would be asking Campanella to do things. You know, I just don't see that happening. If Asaria wasn't here with her, I would straight up think that this soldier is Asaria. Because the whole point of this, right? Campanella spawns one of these, and then Lavi uses that to rally the men. They follow her because they just saw her being fucking heroic and shit. And it's like, this soldier, it's almost like they're following a plan. It's almost like they knew exactly what was going to happen. I'm not gonna lie, this fountain water drinking poison thing, a little bit bullshit, not gonna lie. I think this whole thing was a little bit bullshit. I think a better way probably would have been to like have them just split up. You know, maybe the soldiers would go to rally other people, like other soldiers within the city. What was the point of Lavi rallying all these men if they were just straight up gonna die in the next scene? You know, like what was the point? Lavi rallied the men here and then straight up just died the next scene. Then we have we have Jaina doing some arts here. Some Arcus activate. She has some sort of weird dagger. I'm guessing this is some sort of artifact, maybe some sort of item. Maybe this is the real controller to the archaisms. But yeah, I'm not really sure what Jaina is doing. Again, like, it's not like Jaina is in full control or anything. It's like she said, she left everything to Rougen, basically. So why the fuck is Tali here? And if you tell me that Tali somehow knew that Jaina was behind everything, like how? Who knows? Well, I'm guessing Rougen is going to go confront Jaina, and Lavi here is gonna fight Reen. Well, the thing is, right? It's not like Reen attacked. That's the thing. Reen just showed up, a couple of swirls with the sword, blew some wind around, and then that was pretty much it. I don't think Lavi has a chance. Not in a million years would Lavi win a fight against Reen. No offense. But yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to episode 11 of Northern War, and the next episode is going to be the last episode, I believe. We'll see how the rest of the war goes. Honestly, I kind of expected a little bit more of the war, like a little bit more battles, I guess? I don't know. But not all wars are battles and blood. Regardless, I will see you next time for episode 12 of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel, Northern War.